Heartland fans, brace yourselves because the moment we've all been dreaming of has finally arrived. Season X delivers the unthinkable. Borden is back, and his return isn't just powerful, it's soul-stirring, breathtaking, and destined to change everything. After seasons of heartache, questions, and what-ifs, Ty's reappearance at Heartland Ranch is nothing short of cinematic magic. From the very first scene, the familiar beauty of the ranch is on full display: golden skies, quiet pastures, and that gentle breeze that whispers nostalgia. Amy and Lindy are going about their usual day until everything changes. Then it happens. The gate creaks, the camera pans, and there he is. Borden steps back onto the land he once called home. The emotional weight of the moment is undeniable. Accompanied by a hauntingly beautiful score, his return is more than a plot twist. It's a resurrection of hope, of love, and of the deep, unbreakable bond that has defined this series for nearly 2 decades. This isn't just an episode, it's a homecoming, a healing. And yes, it's the kind of moment that stays with you long after the screen fades to black. The episode effectively integrates Ty's return into the ongoing narrative, acknowledging the time he's been away and the changes that have occurred during his absence. The show wisely avoids making Ty's return a mere plot device. Instead, it treats his reappearance with the depth and respect it deserves. Ty's return is framed in a way that adds complexity to the storyline. We learn that he has been away on a personal journey, dealing with issues that have impacted his life and the lives of those around him. His return is marked by a mixture of anticipation and mystery as the episode gradually unveils the reasons behind his absence and the emotional journey he has undergone. The way the show handles Ty's return is both respectful and engaging. It doesn't rush the reveal, but instead allows the audience to savor the moment and understand the gravity of his re-entry into the Heartland family. Ty's return is a pivotal moment that sets the stage for the rest of the season, promising new developments and resolutions to past storylines. The visual presentation of Ty's return is stunning. The cinematography captures the beauty of Heartland Ranch and contrasts it with the emotional weight of his reappearance. The lush landscapes, familiar settings, and emotional music all work together to create a powerful atmosphere that resonates with viewers. The emotional depth of Ty's return is elevated by the incredible performances of the cast, who pour their hearts into every scene. Each actor brings a richness to their role, skillfully portraying a spectrum of emotions that resonate with the gravity of Ty's return. The blend of anticipation, joy, and the subtle undercurrent of tension is delivered with such finesse that viewers are drawn even deeper into the story. Every look, every gesture speaks volumes, enhancing the connection between the characters and the audience. One of the most poignant and heart-wrenching moments of this episode is the intimate, raw conversation between Ty and Amy. This scene is not just a highlight, it is the emotional heart of the episode, and perhaps even the season. It offers a rare, unfiltered look into the depth of their relationship, showcasing the complexities of love, separation, and the heartache of being apart. The dialogue is not only an emotional release, but also a powerful exploration of the struggles and growth both characters have endured during their time apart. Set against the backdrop of a quiet, secluded corner of Heartland, the scene feels almost sacred, an intimate space away from the bustling ranch and the prying eyes of family. It's in this private setting that they can finally let their guards down, allowing their vulnerability to surface. Amy, overwhelmed by the shock and joy of seeing Ty again, opens up about the challenges she faced during his absence raising Lindy, managing the ranch, and carrying the weight of their family's legacy on her shoulders. The audience can feel her pain, her exhaustion, but also the love that never faded. Her words are a testament to her strength, resilience, and the unwavering devotion she still feels for Ty. Ty, too, has been through a transformative journey. His return is not just about coming home to Amy, it's about confronting his own past, reconciling with his choices, and finding a path forward. His side of the conversation reveals a man who has wrestled with personal demons, yet has emerged stronger and more self-aware. He shares the reasons for his departure and the emotional turmoil he faced, providing context for his absence and shedding light on the internal conflict he has carried with him. This exchange isn't just about closure, it's about growth and understanding, as both characters navigate their pasts to forge a future together. The exchange between Ty and Amy is powerful, charged with both joy and pain. The dialogue is filled with the raw emotions of two people who have suffered but are also hopeful for healing and a new chapter. The actors bring this moment to life with remarkable depth, capturing the essence of their bond and the complexity of their emotions. This is not just a conversation, it's a pivotal moment in their journey, one that will shape the course of their relationship moving forward. As the conversation comes to a close, there is a sense of resolution. It's not a perfect ending, but it's a hopeful one. The unspoken understanding between Ty and Amy lingers, leaving room for the possibility of healing and a fresh start. This scene sets the stage for the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead, laying the foundation for the next chapter in their relationship. Ty's return also has a profound impact on the rest of the Heartland family. Each member's reaction to his homecoming adds a layer of emotional complexity, highlighting the significance of his absence and the joy, confusion, and relief that accompanies his return. Lindy, in particular, is caught between joy and confusion. As a young child, she's been aware of her father's absence, but doesn't fully understand the reasons behind it. Her reaction is pure and unfiltered, a beautiful mix of joy at the sight of her father and apprehension at the changes she doesn't yet understand. Her scenes with Ty are tender, reminding us of the innocent, unbreakable bond between parent and child. Amy, as a wife and mother, carries the weight of her emotions with grace and strength. Her reaction is complex, a beautiful blend of joy, relief, and the recognition that there is still much to be done to rebuild their family. Lou, however, the supportive sister-in-law, brings warmth and stability to the scene, offering comfort and guidance as Amy and Ty navigate the emotional storm of their reunion. Lou's presence is a grounding force, reminding us of the love and unity that runs deep within the Heartland family. Jack's reaction is perhaps the most reserved, but it speaks volumes. As the patriarch, Jack has always been a pillar of strength, but his emotions are palpable in every word, every gesture. His response to Ty's return is a mix of pride, relief, and a silent acknowledgement of all that has been lost and gained. Jack's scenes with Ty are filled with unspoken understanding. This is a man who has weathered many storms, but Ty's return signifies something deeper, something that will affect the entire family. Georgie, too, has a significant emotional reaction to Ty's return. As a young woman who has grown up alongside Ty, her connection to him is strong, filled with affection and nostalgia. Her scenes with Ty are filled with heartfelt moments that remind us of the lasting impact he has had on everyone in the family, even the younger generation. Her reaction adds another layer of richness to the story, reinforcing the idea that Ty's return is not just about him and Amy, it's about the entire Heartland family coming back together. Has Graham Wardle appeared in any other projects since leaving Heartland? The answer is no. He seems happy with his decision to step away from acting. He's focusing on his podcast, attending Bitcoin conferences, writing books, and doing hill sprints with friends. He seems to be enjoying life and doesn't need Heartland right now. So, no T in the upcoming season, and no Georgie either. But we will see more of Amy, possibly with a new love interest, and plenty more family drama. The season is expected to premiere in early October, though they might surprise us with a late September release. I'm betting on October 6th for the first episode. Two of the show's stars, Chris Potter and Michelle Morgan, will also be directing this season, continuing a tradition from previous years. Both are set to direct 2 episodes each. While Michelle was directing, she mentored Bay McPhersonson, so it seems Heartland is grooming another actor-director. Even though I'm not a big fan of her character Katie, I'm glad new skills are being nurtured on set. Heartland is a beloved Canadian drama series that follows the lives of the Fleming Bartlett family and their ranch in Alberta. Over the years, we've grown deeply attached to these characters, especially Amy Fleming, played by Amber Marshall, and Ty Borden, portrayed by Graham Wardle. Amy and Ty's relationship has been the heart and soul of the series. Their love story, filled with joy, heartache, and triumph, has captivated fans for over a decade. However, in a shocking twist, Ty's character was written off in Season 14 due to Graham Wardle's decision to move on from the show. This left a gaping hole, not only in the storyline, but also in the hearts of fans. The show lives not only on screen but also in the hearts of fans and, of course, in Amy's life. Now, in Season 19, Episode 1, we witness a miraculous and heartwarming twist. Ty Borden's return to Heartland is nothing short of extraordinary. Let's break down how this incredible moment unfolds and what it means for Amy, Lindy, and the rest of the family. The episode opens with natural scenes and hints of the Heartland farm. Amy is seen watching over her ponies and managing everyday farm routines. The absence of Ty has left a huge mark on her, yet she's been doing her best to stay strong for her daughter Lindy and for the farm. Despite her efforts to move forward, the loss of Ty is a constant, quiet weight on her shoulders. As Amy goes about her daily routine, she finds a letter left at the door. The handwriting looks familiar, and as she reads it, her eyes widen in shock. The letter is from Ty. Yes, Ty Borden is alive. The letter reveals that Ty had to leave due to a covert mission and couldn't contact anyone to ensure their safety. But now that the mission is over, he's finally coming home. The news hits Amy like a wave. At first, she's overwhelmed, struggling to process the unbelievable truth of Ty's return. Emotions rush over her: hope, disbelief, joy, and a tinge of fear. Her reaction is a beautiful mix of raw vulnerability and overwhelming relief. Amy rushes to share the news with her family, her excitement palpable as she prepares for Ty's return. Jack, Lo, and Georgie are just as stunned and overjoyed. They had all come to terms with Ty's passing, and this news feels nothing short of a miracle. Jack is initially quiet. His eyes reflect the depth of his emotions. Lou is thrilled and immediately starts making preparations, eager to ensure everything is perfect for Ty's return. Georgie, who has grown significantly since Ty's departure, is excited but also nervous about seeing her stepdad again. As the day of Ty's return approaches, the farm is buzzing with activity. Amy and her family each prepare for his arrival in their own way. They decorate the farm, tidy the house, and make sure everything is just right. These preparations are not only physical, but deeply emotional. The family reflects on their time apart, the changes they've experienced, and the joy of finally having Ty back. At last, the moment we've all been waiting for arrives, and it's everything fans could have imagined and more. The familiar sound of a vehicle pulling into the farm breaks the silence, and as the door opens, out steps Ty Borden. He's changed, maybe a little rougher around the edges, a bit more weathered from the time spent away. But his smile, that smile is unmistakable. It's the smile that's been sorely missed by everyone at Heartland, and it radiates warmth, hope, and the promise of healing. As Ty steps onto the soil of Heartland once again, it's as if time itself holds its breath. Amy and Lindy rush toward him, their faces lighting up with an overwhelming mix of joy, disbelief, and the kind of relief only a reunion like this can bring. In this electrifying moment, all the pain of their separation melts away, and the past is forgiven. Ty envelops his family in his arms, tears of joy flowing freely as emotions pour from every direction. The strength of their bond is undeniable, and it's a sight that has fans everywhere on the edge of their seats. The reunion feels like something out of a dream, a moment so filled with emotional weight that it brings a sense of closure and peace fans have been yearning for. There's no greater joy than seeing Ty back in the arms of his loved ones, and the scene is a tribute to the enduring power of family and love. And then there's Lindy, Amy, and Ty's precious daughter, who has grown so much during her father's absence. She is the pure embodiment of innocence and joy as she sees her father for the first time in so long. The moment she lays eyes on him, you can feel the instant reconnection, the bond between father and daughter reignited like a spark. Her joy is infectious, her excitement palpable, and her reaction is a heartwarming reminder of the irreplaceable love between parent and child. Ty's return ripples through the entire Heartland family. Jack, the father figure who has always been a guiding force for Ty, finds himself unable to contain the depth of his emotions. The stoic patriarch, who has seen it all, can hardly hold back his tears as he welcomes Ty back into the fold. Lou, ever the supportive sister-in-law, stands beside Amy, her heart swelling with happiness as she witnesses the reunion of her sister's family. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated joy for Lou, her heart rejoicing at the sight of the family she loves coming together once again. And then there's Georgie. For years, she's looked up to Ty, and now having him back in her life feels like a homecoming of its own. Happiness radiates from her as she embraces Ty, her excitement matching the emotional outpouring of the entire family. Her connection to Ty is one of respect, admiration, and affection, and his return fills her with a sense of completeness. As the episode draws to a close, the entire family is gathered together, standing united in their shared joy and renewed sense of hope. The future, though uncertain, feels brighter now that Ty is back where he belongs. The journey they've all been on, full of trials and tribulations, their journey has led them to this moment of triumph, and the possibilities for what lies ahead are endless. Ty's return isn't just a reunion, it's a fresh start for the family, a new chapter that promises more love, adventure, and challenges. This episode marks a pivotal moment in Heartland's history, a game-changer that will leave fans eagerly awaiting every new twist and turn. Ty Borden's return is a gift to the loyal viewers who've longed for his presence and the revival of the beautiful love story between him and Amy. With this monumental development, Season 19 now holds the potential for endless emotional arcs and new storylines that will keep fans on the edge of their seats. It's a season that promises to be unforgettable, and it's clear that the journey for Ty, Amy, and the entire Heartland family is just beginning. As we brace for the emotional roller coaster that is Heartland Season 19, let's take a moment to recognize that this season is about more than just Ty's return. It's about the ties that bind the strength that comes from family and the resilience to weather any storm together. So buckle up, because this season will deliver everything we love about Heartland: love, joy, drama, and unforgettable moments that will tug at your heartstrings. But that's not all. Kerry James is back as Caleb. Remember him from the last season when he left to live closer to his son? Fans wondered if he would ever return, and now it's confirmed. But the big question is, will Caleb's return be a short visit or a permanent one? This detail could play a major role in the upcoming episodes, and I'll dive deeper into that when I share the Season 19 synopsis. It's a detail you won't want to miss. And there's more. Parker is back. After making a brief appearance in Season 17, it looks like she'll have a more prominent role this season. If her bond with Katie continues to grow, we can expect some exciting dynamics to unfold between them. Sadly, we won't be seeing Graham Wardle or Alicia Newton in this season. While Graham's character, Ty, has left an indelible mark on the show, he won't be returning. As for Alicia Newton, she's opted to focus on her personal life and has stepped away from Heartland for good. But don't worry, her absence only makes the moments we do have with the Heartland family even more precious. Now, let's get to the heart of what's coming in Season 19. The future of the Bartlett-Fleming family ranch is uncertain. The threat of a rival ranch and a looming drought could jeopardize everything they've worked so hard to build. With tensions rising, Amy faces difficult choices that will pull her in two directions. Lou becomes more involved in the family business, clashing with Jack and Tim in the process. But no matter the obstacles, one thing is clear: when this family comes together, there's nothing they can't overcome. It will take courage, resolve, and strength of character to face the challenges ahead. In other words, it will take true grit. Now, let's break it down. There's a drought threatening the family's herd, and during filming a few weeks ago, they were shooting scenes with a big machine that drills water wells. So, it seems the family finds a solution by digging a well. You can even see them watching as professionals do the work. There's also another, maybe greater, hint about Season 19. The synopsis says Amy will suddenly find her heart pulled in two distinct directions, and she'll need to make a hard decision. We already know that Nathan, who was introduced last season, has been filming scenes for Season 19, so he'll be one of Amy's old flame. Might the other one be Caleb? Since we don't know whether he's back full-time or simply visiting, it's difficult to say. The last time they saw each other, Amy made it clear she just considered Caleb a friend, so it wouldn't seem likely for her to suddenly have romantic feelings for him unless she realized, while he cared more deeply than she thought. So, what do you think, folks? I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of this. It looks like the writers have wrapped up the storyline with Sam, so it's probably not him after all. One more possibility to consider is Amy's lingering feelings for Ty. Even after everything that's happened, she might still be holding on to a piece of him. Could she be struggling to move on if she starts to grow closer to Nathan? Might she feel like she's betraying Ty's memory? It's a heartbreaking situation, and it makes sense why her heart would feel torn in two directions. Relationships like the one she shared with Ty aren't easy to move past, and I think this is exactly what the writers are trying to capture. Now, here's a little something to keep you on the edge of your seat. CBC originally announced that Season 19 will premiere in the fall of 2024. Given the release patterns of previous seasons, October 2024 seems to be the most likely timeframe for Canadian viewers. But for those of you watching in the U.S., it's a bit of a longer wait. You can expect Season 19 to air on UP Faith and Family sometime in the summer of 2026. For Netflix users, the wait will be even longer. With Netflix U, just adding Season 16 on June 1st, we're likely looking at 2026 for Season 19 to hit the platform as well. But hey, if you can't wait, I highly recommend checking it out on UP Faith and Family. You might want to wait until all the episodes are released, pay for just 1 month of membership, and then binge-watch the entire season. That way, you'll get all the action with only one subscription. Now, I know you're all eager for more, but there's no trailer for Season 19 just yet, since filming is still underway. However, I've got a little something to hold you over a sneak peek. Here's a short clip from the set showing some of your favorite characters and the breathtaking Heartland landscape. Trust me, it's worth the watch. Before I wrap up, I just want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for being part of this incredible journey. Your support, your comments, and your passion for Heartland mean the world to me. I'm so grateful to have such an amazing community here, and I can't wait to keep exploring this beautiful series with all of you. Stay tuned, because there's so much more to come. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, keep your hearts full and your spirits high.